Good morning everyone. Welcome to the next session of straight lines. So far we have discussed with respect to introductory part of straight lines, what is meant by slope of a line and various forms of equation of a line. In today's class we are going to discuss with respect to acute angle between the two lines. What is meant by acute angle between the two lines, or how to obtain the formula in order to find out acute angle between the two lines, and let us consider some of the problems with respect to this concept. So let us continue with respect to the next topic, that is nothing but acute angle between two lines. And the next concept, that is nothing but acute angle between two lines. So all of us know what is meant by acute angle, right? What is meant by acute angle? Acute angle between the two given lines, and here the lines are given in any one of the form, that is various forms of equations of the lines already we have discussed. So equation of the line is given in any of the form. What is meant by acute angle? Acute angle means it is nothing but if the measurement of an angle is less than 90 degree, greater than 0, then that is considered as an acute angle. So let me to consider the statement of this. We can consider this as one of the theorem or one of the result. So acute angle between the two lines, and the statement is theorem statement. The acute angle, theorem statement, the acute angle between the acute angle theta between two lines, the acute angle theta between two lines, y is equal to m1 into x plus c1 and y is equal to m2 into x plus c2 is given by tan theta is equal to absolute value of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. 1 plus m1 into m2. So this is nothing but the statement of the theorem, acute angle theta between the two lines. So two lines are given in this form, that is y is equal to m into x plus c. What is meant by y is equal to mx plus c? So if we are considering y is equal to m into x plus c, then that is nothing but slope of the line is given and c is called as y-intercept. So here we are considering the acute angle theta between the two lines. So therefore we are considering the two lines as y is equal to m1 into x plus c1, and the second line as y is equal to m2 into x plus c2. So here m1 and m2, that represents slope of the first line and slope of the second line respectively. The C1 and C2, that represents the y-intercept of the first line and the second line respectively. Clear? So here we are considering the two required equations of the lines, or we are considering equations of the lines in the slope-intercept formula. Then angle theta between these two lines, that is acute angle theta between these two lines, is given by this formula, that is tan theta is equal to absolute value of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. So let us write the proof of the theorem. In order to consider proof of the theorem, so let me to draw the graph or the diagram with respect to the two lines L1 and L2. So let us consider XO x dash plane or x axis and the y axis, that is YO y dash coordinate axis. So now here I can consider the two lines L1 and L2, and as the two lines L1 and L2 I am considering, so we need to consider acute angle theta between the two lines, and here I will consider this as the first line, that is nothing but L1. L1 is a line with the equation y is equal to m1x plus c1, and the second line I will consider it as L2. L2 is a line with the equation y is equal to m2 into x plus c2. So now I can consider what is inclination of the line L1. I will consider the two lines L1 and L2, that is this I will consider it as L2 and L1. So inclination of the first line, what is meant by inclination of a line? Inclination of a line means it is nothing but the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x axis, clear? So angle made by the line L1 with the positive direction of x axis, this angle I will consider it as theta 1. I will consider this angle as theta 1. So theta 1, that is nothing but angle made by the line L1 with the positive direction of x axis. Now let us consider the inclination of line L2. What is inclination of the line L2? Angle made by the line L2 with the positive direction of x axis, that is nothing but theta 2. And here what is the statement? Find the acute angle theta between the two lines, and this angle between the two lines, that is at the intersection of two lines, you are having one angle, and that angle I will consider it as theta, clear? So this angle I am going to consider it as theta. Now how to write the proof? So initially let us consider the introductory part with respect to the diagram, that is let theta 1 and theta 2, what is meant by theta 1 and theta 2? They are nothing but angle made by the lines with the positive direction of x axis. So if I can write like this, that is let theta 1 and theta 2 be the angles made by theta 1 and theta 2 be the angles made by the lines. What are the lines? Lines are nothing but L1 and L2, and we know the equations of L1 and L2. Angle made by the lines y is equal to m1 into x plus c1 and y is equal to m2 x plus c2 respectively, clear? So these are the angles made by theta 1 and theta 2. They are nothing but angles made by the lines y is equal to m1 into x plus c1 and y is equal to m2 into x plus c2 respectively. So here I can consider slope of the first line. How to write slope of the first line? Slope of the line is tangent of inclination of a line or tangent of theta, that I can consider it as slope. For the first line I can consider m1 as the slope, and for the second line m2 is the slope. So therefore m1 I can write it as tangent of angle made by the first line or the inclination, that is nothing but theta 1. So therefore here with respect to the diagram, m1 is equal to tan theta 1. And what is meant by m2? m2 is considered as slope of the second line. Slope of the second line, the line L2 makes an angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x axis. So therefore I can write it as m2 is nothing but tangent of theta 2, and already we have completed this definition, that is m is equal to tan theta, that is slope of the line. So now with the help of this diagram I am going to write one of the result, that is, so if we are considering this triangle, that is you can name the triangle, that is triangle ABC, and A means that is the intersection of L2 with the x axis, LB is nothing but intersection of L1 with the x axis, ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನ್ L1 x axis ಅನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, and the point C, it is intersection of the two lines L1 and L2. L1 ಮತ್ತೆ L2 lines intersect ಆಗುವ point is nothing but C. So from the figure I can say that whether we know any of the results. So from the figure or by using the property of the triangle we can say that, so here theta 1 I can consider it as exterior angle, right? So theta 1 is nothing but exterior angle. This theta and theta 2, they are nothing but interior angles of a triangle. So from this figure I am going to write this result, that is theta 1 can be written as, how to write theta 1? Theta 1 is equal to theta plus theta 2. how it's possible to write this expression theta 1 is equal to theta plus theta 2? That is by using the property, that is we know this property, exterior angle of a triangle. Exterior angle of a triangle, exterior angle of a triangle is equal to, exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of, is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles, is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So this property we are considering here, that is exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Therefore theta 1 can be written as sum of these two interior angles, theta and theta 2. Sum of these two, that is theta 1, can be written as theta plus theta 2. And here we should be able to write expression for theta. And expression for theta I can write it as, how to write expression for theta? Theta can be written as plus theta to the LHS, that becomes minus theta 2, or theta 1 minus theta 2. Theta can be written as theta is equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. And we can take tangent of these angles, that is tan of theta is equal to, tan of theta is equal to tan of theta 1 minus theta 2. How to simplify this RHS side, that is tan of theta 1 minus theta 2. And we know this formula, right, from the trigonometry chapter. Already we have studied this formula, that is tan of A minus B, or tan of theta minus phi also you can consider. Tan of A minus B is nothing but tangent of the angle A minus tangent of B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Verify. So this result already we have completed, that is tan of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. By using that formula, I can write here the RHS term as what is tan of theta 1 minus theta 2. So which can be written as tangent of theta 1 minus tangent of theta 2 divided by 1 plus tangent of theta 1 into tangent of theta 2, correct? So what is meant by tan theta 1, where theta 1 is nothing but angle made by the line L1 with the positive direction of x-axis. So therefore tan theta 1 I can write it as M1, and tan theta 2, that is nothing but M2. So which can be written as, I will write here itself, which is equal to tan theta 1 means that is nothing but M1 minus of tan theta 2, that is nothing but M2 divided by 1 plus M1 into M2 divided by 1 plus M1 into M2. Artha aitalla? Tan theta 1 should be replaced by M1 and tan theta 2 is replaced by M2. So therefore we have derived this formula, that is tan theta, where theta is acute angle between the two lines. So therefore tan theta is nothing but M1 minus M2 divided by 1 plus M1 into M2. M1 minus M2 divided by 1 plus M1 into M2, where M1 and M2 they represent the slope of the first line and the second line respectively. So hagagi, if any line is given in the slope intercept form or general form, that is general equation of a line, then you can get the angle between the two lines by using this formula, that is tan theta equal to M1 minus M2 divided by M1 into M2, where M represent the slope of the lines, clear? Slope of the lines. And here verify. So this depends on the values of M1 and M2. If M1 is greater than M2, so this data or the RHS term that becomes positive. If M2 is greater than M1, then that becomes negative. So therefore here we are considering this absolute sign, that is nothing but tan theta is equal to absolute value of M1 minus M2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, where theta represents the acute angle theta between the two lines L1 and L2. So let me consider with respect to this result, I can consider some of the points, and the points are nothing but, so if we are having acute angle, or if theta is acute, then what happens? If theta is obtuse angle, then what happens, etc. So let me consider some of the conditions, and with respect to this I can say that the first point, so you can consider this as note, if theta is acute, so if theta is acute angle between the two lines, then I can say that tan theta is positive value. If theta is acute, then I can say that tan theta is positive. Second point, that is, if theta is obtuse angle, what is meant by obtuse angle? So an angle is said to be, what is meant by acute angle? Acute angle means it is an angle whose measurement is greater than 0, less than 90 degree. When I can say that the angle is obtuse angle means it's an angle whose measurement is greater than 90 degree, less than 180 degree. And if theta is obtuse, then I can say that tan theta is negative. So tan theta value is negative if theta is an obtuse angle. And let's consider the third point. Third point is, so the obtuse angle between two lines, is given by, pi minus theta or 180 degree minus theta. So in order to get the obtuse angle between the two lines L1 and L2, we can consider this, that is, obtuse angle between two lines L1 and L2 is given by 180 minus theta or pi minus theta. So let's consider the fourth point with respect to this formula, that is, if the two lines are parallel to each other, then what happens for theta? That is the fourth point. Fourth point is, if L1 and L2 are parallel to each other, that is, if the two lines are parallel, so already we have derived this condition, that is, if two lines are parallel, what is condition with respect to their slopes? So if any two lines are parallel to each other, then we can say that the slopes are equal, correct? Slopes are equal, which implies that the angles also equal, or in this case I can say that if the two lines are parallel to each other, then slopes are equal, that is, m1 is equal to m2, which implies that tan theta is equal to 0 divided by, both these numerator terms are same, so 0 divided by any value, that is nothing but 0, tan theta equal to 0, which implies that theta equal to 0. So next, fifth possibility, if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then what happens? So if the two lines are perpendicular, then I can say that the angle between the two lines, that is theta is equal to 90 degree, correct? Theta equal to 90 degree if the two lines are perpendicular to each other. So in this case I can write tan theta is equal to tan of theta, and theta is replaced by 90, that is tan of 90. So it is tan of 90 degree, that is nothing but not defined, correct? So tan 90, which is equal to infinite, or I can say that that is not defined. So these are the some of the points with respect to this result, that is nothing but angle between the two acute lines L1 and L2. Now let us consider some of the problems with respect to this formula, that is acute angle theta between the two lines L1 and L2. So let us consider the first question. Find the acute angle, or find the angle between the lines, find the angle between the lines find the angle between the lines, find the angle between the lines. Lines are y minus root 3 into x minus 5 is equal to 0, first equation of the first line, and the equation of the second line is root 3 into y minus x plus 6 is equal to 0. Root 3 into y minus x plus 6 is equal to 0, correct? So, find the acute angle theta between the lines, or find the angle between the two lines where the lines are given in this form. And we have derived the form, that is the acute angle theta between the two lines with the help of slope intercept formula. So, I will try to write the given equations in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, then I can write it as solution part I can write it as, so write expression for y, that is y is equal to m into x plus c, this minus root 3 into x to the RHS, that becomes plus root 3 into x sum minus 5 to the RHS, that is nothing but 5. And now I can say that this is present in the form of y is equal to m into x sum plus c, that is, so for the first line I can consider equation as y is equal to m1 into x plus c1. Second equation is root 3 into y minus x plus 6 is equal to 0, or I can write expression for y, so that y expression it becomes x is equal to, or root 3 into y is equal to minus x to the RHS, that becomes plus 6 to the RHS, that becomes minus 6. How to write y? Dividing through the equation by root 3, that is y is equal to x divided by root 3 minus 6 divided by root of 3. So, therefore, I can write y is equal to x divided by root of 3 minus 6 divided by root of 3, correct? And again this is present in the form of y is equal to m2 into x sum plus the constant c2. This is present in the form of y is equal to m2 into x plus the constant c2. So, here while after writing these two equations in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, we can get the values of m1 and m2. What is the value of m1? Root 3. What is the value of m2? That is 1 divided by root 3. So, we need to find out the angle between two lines, that is tan theta is given by the formula. I will write the formula. Tan theta is equal to absolute value of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, correct? m1 into m2. And here m1 is nothing but what is value of m1? That is root of 3, and what is value of m2? Value of m2 is equal to 1 divided by root 3. Substitute here, which can be written as absolute value of m1 minus m2, that is root of 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 whole divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, that is root of 3 into m2, that is nothing but 1 divided by root of 3, 1 divided by root of 3, or this I can write it as tan theta is equal to, you can reduce the number of steps also, root 3 multiplied with root 3, that is nothing but 3 minus 1 in the numerator divided by root of 3 whole divided by root 3 cancels with respect to root 3, 1 plus 1, that is nothing but the constant 2, correct? You can directly write the answer, no problem. So, this tan theta can be written as, what is meant by tan theta? 3 minus 1, that is 2 divided by root 3 whole divided by 2, or when that goes to the numerator, we can write it as into 1 by 2. 2 cancels with respect to 2, and the remaining term, that is nothing but 1 divided by root 3. Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So, that is possible value of theta is equal to, we know tan function, tan 0, that is nothing but 0, tan 45, 1, tan 60 degree, that is root 3, tan 30 degree. What is tan 30 degree? That is nothing but 1 by root 3. So if you are considering theta equal to 30 degree, and how to write 30 degree? That is nothing but pi divided by 6. So theta is equal to pi by 6. Then I can say that this is the acute angle theta between the two lines L1 and L2. Second question is find the angles of the triangle. Find the angles of the triangle. Find the angles of the triangle. The equations of whose sides, the equations of whose sides are the equations of whose sides. First equation, that is x plus y plus pi is equal to 0, and second one, x minus y plus 7 is equal to 0, and the third equation, that is y minus 8 is equal to 0. Y minus 8 is equal to 0. So here this is the question, and the question is nothing but find the angles of the triangle. And here for a triangle I can consider 3 different angles, and sum of all the angles of a triangle, that is nothing but 180 degree. These two data we know, that is we need to find out 3 angles, and the sum of all the angles of a triangle, that is nothing but 180 degree. So find the angles of the triangle, the equations of whose sides are. So if any triangle is given, the equation of the sides are given. This is nothing but AB represents one of the side, and AC is one of the side, BC is nothing but one of the side. Sides of a triangle, there are 3 sides of a triangle, and the 3 sides are given. First side is nothing but x plus y plus 5 equal to 0. Second side is x minus y plus 7 equal to 0. Third one is y minus 8 equal to 0. For these 3 sides, if the sides are given, how to find out the angles of the triangle? And the equations are given in which form? Equations are given in the general form. So general form of the line, that is nothing but a into x plus b into y plus c equal to 0, right? So if the equation is given in the general form, how to find out its slope, or whether it is possible to get the slope? Yes, obviously, that is slope of the line is given by the formula minus a divided by b. Minus a by b, that gives the slope of the line if it is given in the general form. So therefore, for the first, second and the third equation, I am going to write the slope of the lines. And let's write the solution part, that is solution of the problem. And with respect to solution of the problem, I will consider, let M1, M2 and M3, let M1, M2, M3 represents or be the slopes of, let M1, M2, M3 be the slopes of equation 1, 2 and 3 respectively. Equation 1, 2 and 3 respectively. Equation 1, 2 and 3 respectively. And what are the equation 1, 2 and 3? So equation 1, I will consider it as the equation of the first side, that is equation 1, and this I am going to consider it as equation 2, and the third one, that is nothing but equation 3. Clear? Equation 1, 2 and 3. So what is M1? M1 is equal to, slope is given by the formula minus a by b. For one of the slopes, I will write the formula. M1 is given by minus a by b. So a value here, what is the value of a? 1 into x plus 1 into y plus 5 equal to 0. So value of a is equal to 1, and coefficient of y is also 1. So minus a by b means, that is minus of 1 divided by 1, that is nothing but minus 1. Clear? So directly you can write m1 is equal to minus 1 if you know the formula and how to write the answer. So let's write m2. What is meant by m2? Slope of the second line. What is slope of the second line? Minus a by b. Here what is the value of a? Value of a is equal to 1. Value of b is minus of 1. So therefore that becomes minus of a value is equal to 1 divided by b value is equal to minus 1. That represents m2 is equal to plus 1. Next let's consider m3. What is meant by m3? Same formula, minus of a by b. Minus of a by b means, so here you can write y minus 8 equal to 0. This I can write it as 0 into x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. Now this equation is present in the form of a into x plus b into y plus c equal to 0. What is the value of a? 0. What is the value of b? Plus 1. So therefore m3 is equal to 0 divided by 1. That is nothing but, if it is required you can write or directly write the answer, 0 divided by 1, which is nothing but 0, correct. So here after this we know the different values of slopes, that is m1, m2 and m3. And I will consider one formula, that is nothing but tan theta. So we know how to find out angle between two lines. Tan theta is given by the formula m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, correct. 1 plus m1 into m2. For these two slopes m1 and m2, I will find out what is tan theta. So what is tan theta? That is nothing but which is equal to m1 value is equal to minus 1 minus of m2 is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. What is m1 into m2? Minus 1 into 1, that is nothing but minus 1, or here we are having it as minus 1. Any value divided by 0, that is nothing but infinite, correct. Any value divided by 0, that is nothing but infinite. So therefore we are getting tan theta is equal to infinite, which implies that theta value is equal to 90 degree. Tan 90 degree, that is nothing but infinite. So m1 into m2, that is nothing but m1 is perpendicular to m2, or no need to write this formula also. If you are not writing the formula, then which method I can consider? That is, already we have derived the condition, that is if the two lines are parallel to each other, what is condition with respect to their slopes? Or if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, what is the condition? If any two lines are perpendicular to each other, then I can say that product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. Either this pattern you can write, or you can also say that m1 into m2 is equal to minus of 1. Product of these two slopes is minus 1. So therefore we can say that these two lines are perpendicular to each other, or theta is equal to 90 degree. Both the cases you can consider. So now let's consider the angle between m2 and m3. So I am applying formula for these two slopes m2 and m3, that is tan theta equal to, I will consider formula with respect to m2 and m3, that is m2 minus m3 divided by 1 plus m2 into m3, and that becomes, which is equal to m2 minus m3 is nothing but m2 minus m3, 1 minus 0, which is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus m2 into m3, that is 0, or tan theta is equal to 1 divided by 1. So which implies that what is the value of theta? Tan theta is equal to 1 implies tan 45 degree is equal to 1, or tan pi by 4 equal to 1. So which implies that here theta value is equal to pi by 4 or 45 degree. So the first definition that gives the angle between the two lines, first line and the second line, is nothing but 90 degree, because product of their slopes is equal to minus 1, and the angle between the second and third line, that is nothing but theta equal to pi by 4. So how to find out the third angle? Third angle is nothing but third angle with respect to the triangle. I can write it as, we know that sum of all the angles of the triangle, that is 180 degree. So therefore 180 degree minus the sum of other two, that is 90 degree plus 45 degree, that gives the another triangle which is nothing but 90 plus 45, that is 135 degree, 180 degree minus 135 degree which is nothing but 45 degree. So therefore this represents the third angle with respect to the given triangle. So therefore here I can say that find the angles of the triangle. First angle is 90 degree, second one is pi by 4, and the third one, that is nothing but pi by 4. Sum of this, that is 90 plus 45 plus 45, which is equal to 180, that is 180 degree. Now let us consider point of intersection of two lines. So if two lines are given, how to find out the point of intersection? What is meant by the point of intersection? If you are considering these two lines, so then this point A, I can write it as point of intersection. Or if you are having the lines of this pattern, then this point B is considered as point of intersection. Point of intersection anta helidre enu, aa point alli ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ intersect ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೀಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಲೈನ್. ಆರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ and this point is common to both the lines L1 and L2. At the point of intersection you are having one point, that is one ordered pair of x comma y, such that that is common to both L1 and L2, or that satisfies. So this point satisfies the equation of the line L1 and the line L2 respectively. Correct? So let us consider the general formula to find the point of intersection of two lines. So if the two lines are given, how to find out the point of intersection of the two lines L1 and L2? Correct? So let's consider the first equation, that is let a1 into xm plus b1 into y plus c1 is equal to 0. Let a1 into x plus b1 into y plus c1 equal to 0, and a2 into xm plus b2 into y plus c2 is equal to 0. So these are the two lines. B, the two lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, be the two lines. So now for these two lines we need to find out the point of intersection. How to find out point of intersection of these two lines? And I can write this as let ordered pair x1 comma y1, let ordered pair x1 comma y1 be their point of intersection. x1 comma y1 be their point of intersection. Let x1 comma y1, ordered pair x1 comma y1 be their point of intersection. So therefore this point ordered pair x1 comma y1 lies on, therefore this point ordered pair x1 comma lies on both the lines. This lies on both the lines. So here we can say that a1 into x plus b1 into y plus c1 equal to 0, and a2 into x plus b2 into y plus c2 equal to 0 be the given two lines. And we are assuming that, or we are considering x1 comma y1 be the point of intersection. And our point alli two lines intersect ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ we are assuming. Then if x1 comma y1 is the point of intersection of the two lines L1 and L2, that is the given two lines, so then I can say that ordered pair x1 comma y1 that lies on these two lines. Andre ee point ee two equations annu satisfy ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. That means you can replace x by x1, y the place alli you can replace y1. So now these two equations I can write it as, how to write these two equations now? That becomes, these two equation becomes a1 into x is replaced by x1 and y is replaced by y1, that gives a1 into x1 plus b1 into y1 plus c1 is equal to 0, and the second equation can be written as a2 into x2 plus b2 into y2 plus the constant c2 is equal to 0. Clear? Initially we have considered two lines. Adu point of intersection x1 y1 anta consider madid mele we are replacing the values of x by x1 and y by y1. So now how to get expression for x1 and y1, how to get the values of x1 and y1, that is solving the simultaneous equations, solving these simultaneous equations. These are the two simultaneous equations, linear simultaneous equations. Solving these simultaneous equations by solving these simultaneous equations by cross multiplication method. Solving these simultaneous equations by cross multiplication method. Solving these simultaneous equations by cross multiplication method. By using the cross multiplication method, we are going to write solution for these two equations. So that is, in order to write the solution, I am going to consider the coefficients of y, that is initially what are the coefficients of y1. So if you are considering 7 into x, coefficient of x is equal to 7. Similarly here coefficient of y1 is b1, coefficient of y2 is b2, coefficient of x1 is a1 and coefficient of x2 is equal to a2. So initially I will write the coefficient of y1, they are nothing but b1 and b2. So after that I am writing the constants c1 and c2. Next write the coefficient of x1, they are a1, a2, again the first one, that is nothing but coefficient of y, that is nothing but b1, b2, and here I will consider x1, y1, 1. In order to get the value of x1, we are cross multiplying these two, that is b1 into c2 minus b2 into c1. So next step I can write like this, that is x divided by b1 multiplied with c2, that is b1 c2 minus b2 into c1 or c1 into b2, which is equal to, with respect to y, y1 divided by c1 multiplied with respect to a2, that is c1 a2 minus of c2 into a1, that is c2 a1, which is equal to 1 divided by a1 multiplied with b2 minus b1 multiplied with a2, that is nothing but a1 b2 minus b1 multiplied with respect to a2. And now in order to get the value of x1, so in order to get the value of x1, I am equating x1 divided by denominator to the third term, that is 1 divided by a1 into b2 minus b1 into a2. That I can write it as x1 divided by b1 c2 minus c1 b2 or b2 c1, both are same, which is equal to 1 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 into a2. And this simplification gives the answer as x1 is equal to, so this b1 into c2 multiplied to the, or that is taken to the RHS. So then that becomes x1 is given by the formula b1 c2 minus c1 b2 divided by the denominator. Denominator is a1 into b2 minus b1 into a2. a1 into b2 minus b1 into a2. Clear? So this gives the value of the x coordinate, that is nothing but x1. So let us consider the y coordinate, that is y1 is given by, now we are equating these two, that is y1 divided by c1 a2 minus a1 c2 is equal to 1 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 a2. That gives expression for y1. y1 is given by y1 is equal to, so this denominator to the RHS, that becomes C1A2 minus A1C2 into 1, which is nothing but C1A2 minus A1C2 whole divided by A1 into B2 minus B1 into A2. A1 into C2 minus B1 into A2. So, these represents the x1 and y1, that is, so we have considered here, let x1 comma y1 be their point of intersection. So, if x1 y1 and x2 y2 represent the point of intersection, then the point of intersection of these two lines is given by ordered pair x1 comma y1, and ordered pair x1 comma y1 is equal to, x1 is equal to b1 c2 minus c1 b2 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 into a2. This represents the x coordinate, comma y coordinate is given by the formula c1 a2 minus a1 c2 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 into a2. So, this represents the point of intersection of the two lines L1 and L2. So, if L1 and L2 are the two lines such that a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then their point of intersection is given by this formula, that is ordered pair of x1 comma y1 is equal to this x1 coordinate and the y1 coordinate.